I believe you're doing well.
By the grace of God, we are doing well.
Very well. Very well. I'm most grateful for a time like this for you to clarify one or two. We've heard that the government had secured funds for you, the teachers or the headmasters, to carry out your duties. How true is this?
Well, good morning once again. Yes, just this morning, I am privy to a release from the head of public relations, GS, Mr. Agyapong, titled Release of Funds for Procurement of Perishable Food Items. That is what we are reading all over. But as we speak, and as indicated in the letter, the money is currently with the Ghana Education Service and has not been released to the schools yet. And so I can say that that is what we are reading, but in our accounts, we haven't seen anything yet. In fact, the discussions all over, we are told that by close of day today or within the week, the monies will hit the accounts of the school. So we are still waiting. We haven't received them yet.
Very well. Were you fortunate to be told the exact quantum of amount that has been released that you are waiting for your portion?
In fact, not really. It's just that we are hearing on air that close to 200 million, and I don't want to speculate. You see, it is not specific to every school. In fact, every school, you are paid based on the number of students you have. So it is only the school that can determine the amount released, meeting exactly what we need to be given. And so we are waiting for the accounts to be credited, and from there we know what to say.
Very well. Very well. If this thing had not happened, what will happen to the schools and you, the heads within the school, for about a week that is ahead of us?
Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen.
If not the intervention of the government like this.
Yeah, we are grateful to government, in fact, especially to the Honorable Minister. This is a minister who always wants to listen to our needs and address them. And this meeting was one of the meetings that he felt would be good for us to meet together as stakeholders and discuss issues concerning release of monies to schools. Because as you might be aware, for the past 7 months, perishable monies have not been released to the school. We alerted the minister that these were the challenges we were facing, and therefore he had to call that meeting. And I think going forward, issues have been addressed, and we are not sure, or we don't think this will happen again. Right. Sometimes it's about discussing, and if we come together and we discuss and streamline issues, it's for the good of education in Ghana. So I'm not sure this will happen again.
Right. So how severe was the situation before you came up with the issue?
Oh, my brother, if you are head of a school where students have been entrusted into your hands, sometimes over 1,000 students in your hands, and for 7 good months you have not received money to buy tomatoes, pepper, salt, cotton and others to feed, you can imagine what will happen. Now, see, we've been managing the situation for the past years. For the past number of years. And so as heads, we were managing, and we got to a point where we felt that we are drained, and therefore something must be done quickly. That is why we decided to attend to the invitation of the minister and discuss issues.
Very well. Very well. With this amount that has been released to you, is it going to cater for the rest of the term, or is just about a month or two issue that we are talking about?
As we speak, I cannot tell exactly the amount of the number of years that this money release will cover until the money comes. In fact, if I heard the PRO very well yesterday, he indicated that the money was paid up to February. If it's up to February, that means that it has covered only 5 months or so. So the rest of the 2 months I don't know when that will pay. But as I said, we are waiting. We already owe our suppliers.
That's right.
Some of us owe the matrons. So immediately this money hits the accounts, you know that it's just going to pay debts and will come back again. So we are praying that whatever is released now will take us for some time before the next release is made.
Right. Because I wanted to ask whether your suppliers will agree that you have January, February, March, that you are using this money to clear. Yes, so you have March and April this month. At the same time, the next month too, they are going to supply you based on what you have been able to pay. That is the 2 months arrears that you were owing. Are they going to agree to you to supply you?
I want to believe that they will sympathize with us, knowing that the problem is not coming from us. You see, sometimes it's about negotiating, how you're able to negotiate with your suppliers. If I owe you an amount and I've been able to pay parts, then that trust will be there that I should be able to pay the rest within a certain period of time. If within the time I am not able to pay, that is where the challenges will begin to set in. But we want to believe that we will not hear anything about not feeding students again going forward. That is our prayer.
Very well. Togbi, I'm most grateful for your time like this. If there is anything hindering